What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Teen Mom OG recap, which aired on Monday, July 29th on MTV. So the show starts off with Cheyenne, and she's out to eat with her family, and a hot topic is Matt. So they like questioning her, like, what are her future plans with him, and does he know that she wants to move in together and have another child? Because she did mention that she wants to have her second child by the time Ryder turns 2. And then they're talking to her about marriage, and she's like, yeah, because I already planned out everything, and I already sent him a Pinterest of the ring that I want. And I'm like, girl, come on now. This is not like a little fairy tale wedding that we talking about. This is real life. You got to grow up and think realistic. And it don't just go that way. And then on top of that, to me, they moving way too fast. Especially her, because she already got things planned out for the both of them. And it seems like he don't even know about it. So, I don't know. To me, she just sounds a little selfish and naive. So Macy's with a friend. She's sitting by the pool and she's talking about the pain she has from the PCOS. She says that it can be compared to labor pains during a moment that you need an epidural. Amber is worrying that the medication that she's taking is causing her to have problems with the liver. And she fears that she'll end up like her dad, who passed away from cirrhosis of the liver. So she's hoping that she don't have that. Kate and Tyler's in a good place, and Caitlin thinks that she wants to quit breastfeeding. She's been thinking about it. Because of her work schedule and everything that comes along with breastfeeding, she says she's also been neglecting her therapy because of it. Because a lot comes along with breastfeeding. Like, sometimes you just have to wait until your breast is ready to do what you needed to do right away. And so, and right along with the pumping, and then the sore nipples, the bleeding nipples, and all that is to be considered when breastfeeding. So that's why she's thinking about just going to formula. So Cheyenne and her sister, along with the kids, are with Matt, and they heading to his hometown so Cheyenne could meet Matt's parents for the first time. She tells him that she needs to know what she's walking into. So did you talk to your parents? Did you tell them this? Did you tell them that? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he did tell his parents that she has a baby already. But I don't think the parents know that the sister was coming along with her child. I'm like, now this is just too ghetto much. So Macy is seeing her OBGYN. And she's talking about birth control to see if that if she can probably take a break from the birth control to see if that'll help control her PCOS better without the birth control medicine in her system and without the possibility of getting pregnant. If that made any sense to y'all. I hope I didn't confuse y'all, because she was kind of confusing me by the way she was talking. So anyway, yeah, she's asking about male birth control and the possibility of Taylor getting a vasectomy. And I'm like, why is that something that she's talking about to the doctor instead of talking to Taylor about that first? And then she says she don't want him to do something that he's not really ready to do. And I'm like, why did you bring it up then to the doctor before you brought it up to your own husband? So Amber's at the doctor. She getting the blood work done to determine how well her liver is functioning. Okay, so Tyler went out with friends, and social media went crazy after seeing him on live in the club. They even zoomed in some kind of way, talking about he didn't have his ring on, his wedding ring on, and all that kind of stuff. And then Caitlin, she got in the comments and said it saddens her that there are so many insecure women. And I'm like, no, that's right. That girl not insecure. And then she was kind of throwing little playful jabs at Tyler. And she said, because I'm pretty sure you know better anyway. You know, if you mess up and do something like that, you're going to lose everything. And then he wasn't ready for that. They just kind of laughed it off. So, I just can't get over how Cheyenne brought her sister and her nephew to Baltimore to meet this dude's parents. And the mom, she kind of looked like she was giving me mixed expressions. And then when her and Cheyenne was talking and stuff like that, she was just saying, Well, he told me about you. He told me about your baby. But I didn't know that cameras were going to be here. I mean, he could have told me that. And he was like, I did tell you or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, the mom was like, I didn't know that it was going to be cameras. And so, let's see. I didn't notice until they was having dinner that Cheyenne also brought her friend along. Like, did she really need that much of support system? What was she thinking? Like, you should just worry about going to meet this dude parents by yourself, just you and Ryder. You didn't have to bring all them people on. I just don't like it wasn't a good look to me. Like, if she need that much of support, that just kind of tells me that she have a feeling that his mom probably wasn't really going to be feeling her. So Taylor asked Macy, what did she go to the doctor for? And that scene just seemed so scripted. And then she starts talking with such hesitation in between her words, like she did on the episode with Maverick and the stuttering. And Amber, she's becoming more and more of a nervous wreck waiting on her liver test results to come back. I'm just praying for the best. I hope that everything comes back good with her results, because she's an emotional wreck at this point. So Caitlin and her friends decided to go out to the club since Tyler went out with his friends. And I'm just tripped out on how they did the most, taking a limo to the club. But I guess. Macy's talking to Taylor about a vasectomy. And he not really sounding like he was ready for that. And I was like, see, that's why I'm like, why did she bring that up to her OBG? I know that dude wasn't going to be ready for something like that. Like, he's still young. And it's like she's trying to convince him what to do instead of respecting the fact that he don't want to do it right now. And then she makes this comment, well, it's my body. And I'm like, yeah, it's your body, but yeah. I just don't know what makes her think that he is ready for something like this at such a young age. She's just making decisions for the both of them. Hell, he just better get a strong pull-out game, because I just don't see that dude making those type of changes to his body. The way he was looking at her, like, you must be out your damn mind if you think I'm about to get a vasectomy. He was like, I do want more kids, but like not right now. But I'm not going to say I want to get a vasectomy. I don't want kids right now, but maybe in the future. But something like that, he was like, I'm not really comfortable talking about that. And I don't blame that dude. And she's talking about, but it's my body that got to go through. Like, well, it'll do what you got to do. So Amber's test results came back good, but her doctor wants to see her so he can explain to her why she's having swelling, which is probably a side effect from the medicine she's taking, but thank God it's not serious. So Cheyenne's annoying voice, every time I talk about the scenes with Cheyenne, it's like I start hesitating, like I'll just be so frustrated. I can't even get my words all right. But she's talking to Matt about how she's talking to Matt parents about how they met each other and all that kind of stuff. And moving in together. And I'm talking about this girl is like just so much pressure. It's not even funny. It's like she's pressuring him to do something. He's agreeing with it. At the same time, he really don't want to do it. Like he just going along with her to get along. And then that was pretty much it. And she just tried to play lightly about it. Like, well, okay, I'm just asking. I mean, it's all on you. And I'm like, well, if it's all on him, why are you kind of pressuring him on the slick? If y'all gonna move in together, be mutual about it. To where you're really comfortable with the decision that you're making. Like, who said you have to move in together? And it just don't seem like they belong together to begin with. It looked like this relationship is rushed. Seems like it's something that she just wanted to jump in because Corey moved on with somebody new. And she just didn't want to feel played and be single or look like a single parent. So she jumped into a relationship with a dude who's really not ready to commit to her in that way. He probably cool with like seeing her, but I bet you any kind of money that, I don't know, I just don't see them being together and talking about marriage and having another child. I don't see that happening no time soon. So anyway, that concludes my recap for Team I'm OG. Leave y'all thoughts down below. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.